Nigerians across major cities took to the streets to protest against economic hardship and the current economic turmoil, calling for a change in government economic policies, like removing fuel subsidies, among others. The End Bad Governance has gained significant momentum among many young Nigerians who are frustrated with economic reality, as many believe political office holders are corrupt and are tools in the hands of Western colonial power. As a sign of despair and being anti-West, many have resulted in protesting with Russian flags, especially from northern states like Kano, Zamfara, Katsina, Jos, and Abuja, as a plea for the Russian government to intervene through a military coup or support popular uprisings, as seen in other African countries like Burkina Faso, Mali, Guinea, and the neighboring Niger Republic. Many security experts who deeply understand the Sahel have raised concerns about the latest trends among these protesters. The call for military intervention to usurp the current democratic dispensation is not new, as many called for military intervention after the announcement of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the elected president in a controversial win during the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu on Monday convened the meeting of the National Security Council (NSC) to review the nation's security situation and also condemned the display of the Russian flag at the protest rally, calling such an act a treasonable act. Equally, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, described as a treasonable offense the hoisting of Russian flags by protesters in some Nigerian towns. General Musa also ruled out any possible coup to remove the democratically elected government, saying the military would frustrate any such undemocratic move. The Department of State Security Service, DSS, has arrested some individuals connected with the Russian flag display and those sponsoring the act. In a released statement on Monday, the Russian embassy in Nigeria said neither the Nigerian government nor its officials are involved in the protesters' activities. The Russian embassy also stated that the Russian Federation does not interfere in the domestic affairs of foreign states. Finally, Femi Falana, a Nigerian human rights activist and one of the most decorated senior advocates of Nigeria in law, has also condemned the display of the Russian flag by some protesters. He said the protesters took motivation from other neighboring African countries whose governments have been truncated and replaced through Russian influence and coup support, a move that Falana sees as treasonable and should be nipped. What are your thoughts about the display of the Russian flag during the End Bad Governance protest? Is this a trend to worry about? Share your thoughts in the comment section below.